I do believe we're coming into the last port of Tianjin. Tianjin is the gateway to Beijing. It's a good 2.5 to 3 hour ride from here to Beijing, as a matter of fact. Big breakwater. Today's included tour is called Historic Tianjin, and it's supposed to last 5 hours. We are going to explore the historic district and head to Ancient Culture Street. They're in a big hurry today to get everybody off, because if you go to any of the Great Wall tours, it's an 11-hour day. I think most of Ancient Culture Street has been rebuilt for tourism, but with replicas of traditional buildings from the last Chinese imperial dynasty, the Qing dynasty. And there are supposed to be hundreds of small craft shops that line the street with handicrafts, jewelry, painted sculptures, and traditional snacks. We are docked in Tianjin overnight and don't actually disembark until tomorrow morning. We are on bus 19 today. Tianjin proper is 70 kilometers away from the port. Our friends are on bus 27. The port handles more than 19 million containers a year. There are many carp fish ponds that they harvest by fall, and then they let the whole bottom dry out so they can kill all the bacteria. Whenever you see anything below an 8-story building, it was probably built in the 1960s, and there is no elevator. You just walk up your 6 or 8 flights of stairs. That was built by France in 1868, a Roman Catholic church. We are going to cross Lion Bridge, called that for no good reason that I know of. Lion Bridge. There are 48 cabins on the Ferris wheel. Of course, China said it's the only Ferris wheel built across a river. This is the ancient street area that we're going to go. It's going to be very much like Huangyaguan Gardens. But they're always fun. Lots of bike sharing. China has radar. Cameras galore throughout the country, even in very, very remote areas. That's a former Italian concession in there from 1902. Well, we're back around the river. Now, if he's smart, he would have the bus driver let us off and let the bus driver worry about driving around for the next 2 hours, and we would meet him. Yuhang Pavilion was built in early Ming Dynasty and rebuilt in 1427. It was an assembly center during the Ming and Qing dynasties because of the wild field of vision. The 2-story timber pavilion was equipped with a double eave roof and colored glaze appliques. Food sections. Squidward. This is why we drove around for 45 minutes looking for a parking place for the bus. Major accomplishment. One of those where they make the spun sugar, each one of those. So gorgeous. And pure sugar, my kind of yummy. It looks like it's got the red bean curd inside. At one time, Tianjin was known for being a great center of antiques. There may still be some around. This whole area is used books. I love these kitschy places that were once original, rebuilt for tourism and for historical value. I'm going to assume this is the main street. To Antique City. Lots and lots of jade stores, but you really need to know something about jade if you're serious. I can easily spend a half a day here just wandering the little aisles. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's doing where it all goes into all those little fine strands. And then she makes them into balls, rolls them up, and sticks them. So much to buy. This place just goes on and on and on. I'm beginning to feel like I'm back in Beijing dirt market. Oh, what a big bust of Mao look in the garden. If you need some Mao memorabilia, this store is a place for you. I have that kind of Mao hat from our first trip in 1989. I paid $1 for it. Sorry. This is Queen of Heaven Palace. Ni hao. This is where you have to pay. This is Queen of Heaven Palace. I think it's 10 yuan to go in. The front hall was built during the Yuan dynasty about 1271 and renovated during the Ming dynasty. The statues of the generals of Mazu are displayed in the hall. Here are the guardians. It's a gorgeous mural. I love those buns. Viking really thinks of everything. On the way back to the ship, the ride back to the ship, which is supposed to be 1.5 or 2 hours, they pass out chips.
Welcome back.